One, two, three, four, and we're back with some Bronze League basics. This is Tyler Tyrant Cox. Last time we went over a few openers for Protoss and Terran. Actually, we only went over one opener for both, but we showed why there's no reason to macro your workers as a Bronze League player. Because you will just mess up, for the most part. Yeah, you will. I mean, you'll hurt yourself more than you'll help, I promise. It's just going to happen. Everyone's done it. They've accidentally double-clicked their workers, and it just screws everything up. So, we're going to build some more backbones. Huge fist pump again for all of you Bronze League players that are out there and just want to get better. You either just bought the game or you've been playing for a while and you just can't figure it out. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it. You're no longer gonna be scared of doing crazy things like expanding. And the first great one to do that is with Protoss opener, the Forge Fast Expand. Unfortunately, I'm not very fast at this because I don't play Protoss. Sorry. And the reason I'm Colonel J. Cox instead of Tyrant on this is because my little brother thought it would be hilarious to change my name because it was free. And now I can't get my name changed. He actually misspelled it too, on purpose. Anyway, I can't wait to get a name change. When it's going to happen, if it ever does. So, at 9, we're going to build a pylon. Very standard. Instant opening for Protoss. And as you've seen the last time I played Zerg, played against Zerg, it's Protoss, and this opener is only used, well, not only, but very standardly only used against Protoss. Again, here we've got, you're going to want to make sure that that first pylon is up before you use the chrono boost. We're going to send this other probe up before we do anything and make another pylon. Why are we making another pylon? Because we're going to make a forge. We're going to wall off, and we're going to expand. Very defensive play. Why can we do this? So, we have time to knock down these rocks, and have a third. Beautiful third. We can hold off anything going here. It's beautiful. Just yummy. Okay, so here comes that forge. The Forge Fast Expand. Okay, so we got a forge and a gateway going down. Now I've seen some people do. I'm gonna throw down 2 gateways here. Not a whole lot going back at home. I put, and that asshole decides to stop my gateway, my second gateway for a little bit. Now I've seen, like I was saying. I should probably be throwing some probes in there, but I'm really worried about what's going on down here because, well, I'm not really. This is not really the. This is not very good. If you can see, that's, yeah. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not really what I want. Zerglings could definitely flood in there. Didn't mean to make anybody sick there. It's not really what I wanted. Let's see here. Is that, no, see, that's not going to block anything really. So I threw down another building. The only problem we really have with this is now, okay, before I go any further, make sure you put this zealot on hold. Press the H button, hold. Because if you do not put him on hold, if you put him on stop, there will be a Zergling that comes up here and he will chase that Zergling, and then you'll have the rest of them flooding. And of course I checked here to make sure that was closed off, and it was. Not exactly beautifully, but it was closed off. And of course we've got our expanse, and the cybernetics core coming up. And put the cybernetics core towards the back so that when things go awry, say some roach pressure, which a lot of Zerg will do against this. We don't want this cybernetics core dying because we can't really tech. Even if we hold off this whatever Zerg pressure comes here, if we've got some roach pressure, we can hold it off. We can hold it off with this, and we can tech. Once we've held it off, we have free reign to tech because they've lost their roaches. A lot of Zerg, after scouting this, will go with a third here, and there's really not a whole lot we can do about that. We can try. We can harass it a little bit with say some oracle, with an oracle or maybe two. Generally, more than one's not necessary. Some will go for a third expansion or fourth base. This we can punish. But again, we're not going into scouting right now. But if you find a fourth, punish it, because he will be ahead in economy. That's Zerg's way of playing, is generally to have more expansions, at least one more expansion than their opponent. But Protoss works very efficiently off 2 bases, and even more so off 3, for good reason. That's basically it for the Forge Fast Expand. This is kind of bad right here, so I'm not real sure if you can actually fit an immortal through here, but like I said, this is definitely not perfect, it's definitely not beautiful, but this is kind of the look that you'll see. This is kind of what you want. I suggest watching someone else do this, but this is what you want. This is what an FFE is. This is the Forge Fast Expand, and it works. I mean, it's good, straight up standard strategy. So that's me trying to play Protoss. Not great, not swift, not dandy, but it is standard. That's really all I'm trying to show here. Okay, back to the game. Stop looking at my face. Sorry. We're going to Zerg Opener 1, and this is used against everything other than Terran, which would be random, Protoss, and Zerg. If you hadn't figured that one out, okay. So, let's get rid of the cam thing. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So, first is first, we make a drone. We send out the Overlord as a scout. Send him around. Be around this area, probably right here. And at 9, we're going to make another Overlord. As soon as we get the minerals. Oh, there it is. There's that Overlord. Okay, so we'll speed it up a little bit. And then we're going to make another drone as soon as we get the minerals for it. There it is. See the little egg, and then as soon as that pops up, about the time you get 100 minerals, you'll be able to make 2 more drones. And then as soon as another egg pops out, you'll be droning up a lot. So you get to 14. At 14, we're actually going to make an extractor. 14 extractor, 14 pool. This is very defensive. This is very it's kind of old school. Scarlet does this pretty often, you know, as her opener. It's pretty standard. You throw in three drones into your extractor, and by the time the spawning pool comes up, if I'd done this a little faster, definitely about almost the exact same time as this spawning pool is actually done, we will have enough gas to start our metabolic boost for our speed Zerglings. A lot of people actually call this the Speedling expand, the 16 expand. Let's back up a little bit here. Okay, I can see it going down there, but okay. I want you to take in mind here that now this, you'll see a lot of this like on Wikipedia if you look up, okay, well, it's 16, you're going to put down a hatchery. Well, that's true, but your 15th drone is probably your best bet for putting down the hatchery, and you'll see why. Okay, so you're going to make 16 drones, but your 15th, you're going to go ahead and rally that egg down here. Move. No, I want it. Okay. So here we go. Takes a few seconds to get that 300 minerals. And boom, we've got an expansion. And there goes the, not the adrenaline glands, the metabolic boost for the speedlings. I'm gonna go ahead and get another overlord. You can get this queen first if you'd like. I personally like to get a get an overlord out. May not be the best option. I personally like to have the supply to work with. A lot of people will go with the queen first, just because you can make you get your economic booster out a little bit quicker. Yeah, that's about it, really. You'll be droning a lot. Here, let's see, we don't have to do that. We'll just speed it up a little bit. So we'll be doing some droning. We'll do a little bit of that. More drones. The queen. You can actually make, if you do this correctly, you can actually make 2 queens here. First queen will go down here. We'll inject here, and then the second queen will pop up a little bit after. You send that first queen directly after she injects, immediately after she injects, send her down here. And about the time this pops up, you'll be able to either inject larva or create a spawn, a creep tumor. And that'll help. And I know this doesn't look very very great right now. But this is a pretty general opening for Zerg. It doesn't look as defensive. It doesn't look as like you can do a whole lot, but you would be surprised at what you can do with this. And of course, never forget to rally your expansions. And as you can see, I'm actually about to get Zergling rushed. Yeah. Probably not a fun day, but you can actually do really good against a Zergling rush if you play very safe ZVZ. Over the next one, I'll actually go a little further into the game to show a really good, nice defensive build for ZVZ. Don't go out of control with how many Zerglings you make. Just have enough to do, a little bit of antics. Whoa. A little bit of antics, maybe a little bit of scouting. Like I said, may actually, if they were to attack, I might actually be dead here. But really kind of need to spot know what this guy's for is a spot. Well, is he? By this time, he should probably have a hatchery down. If he doesn't, okay, well, we're gonna have to get some spine crawlers or something down pretty quickly. Again, I don't want to talk about scouting too much, but it really does help. I was probably dead there. Okay. This one, strictly for Terran. That's why I picked it as Terran. It's the hatch first. If you can read, you know this. Zerg opener 2, hatch first. See, I know you bronze leaguers are smarter than people say you are. Okay, now we're taking off the cam again. So, we're basically going to do the same damn thing that we did, except we're going to cut a few corners. We're going to wait until, remember, we're getting the Overlord first. You're going to see the same basic backbone, just done in a different order. And I will pause it after whenever. Okay, so I'm sending the. Actually, yeah, the 15th. So let's pause here. I'm sending the 15th out. And now notice we're at 16 supply, but it's the 15th drone that's going up. We almost have 300 minerals. So by the time he makes it there, we're definitely gonna have enough for this hatchery. He's coming down, yeah. There's the hatchery. Actually have 50 extra minerals. And I want to pause it right here and show why this is okay. You might be able to see it over here. Maybe a little. Whoa. Look here. What can Terran really do against this? I'll answer that for you. Not a damn thing. They really can't do anything against you. They cannot stop you from doing this. Getting this hatchery up. And then, soon afterwards, we're going to be doing the same thing. Just put down the pool, put down the extractor. I don't care which one goes on first. Doesn't really matter. In this case, I preferred the spawning pool first and then the extractor because we're really not rushing to get speed. So we don't need the gas that early. But gas timings are not something that I need to teach you. You need someone a little better, like day 9, to show you, exactly gas timings and things like that. You'll notice I'm actually making 2 queens out of here, and I'll show you a little bit about. Yep, there she goes. Inject and then go down. Slow it down just a little bit. Should probably speed it up. The poor queen. Yeah, we're gonna speed this up. Now this becomes a little bit more defensive, and you'll see this. Now this is also something, and I mentioned something this about in the last replay. I actually put in a creep tumor here, and I'll show you why. Because I need to spread the creep. And really, I can't do a whole lot right now as far as spending anyway. So having that extra, those extra larvae they don't really help that much. In unit count, we've got 4 larvae. Okay, maybe good. Anyway, okay, so now we're making a wall. Actually, walling off so those damn hellions do not make it into our base. And on this map here, we actually we have to spread the creep a little further because This is actually quite a big map. The natural is quite enormous, especially for Zerg. Pretty big for Protoss too, for that wall off. Terran, it's not so much a problem because they were built to wall off. You'll see I have quite a bit of queens here, and I'm putting down a spine crawler. We'll eventually put another one here, and we'll leave enough room for, you know, if we want ultralisks later, you can fit an ultralisk through here, no problem. But basically, we're going to keep these here for any Hellion antics. We'll have enough queens to really stop any kind of aggression early on. We've put up a roach warren. We'll have roaches pretty soon. Oh, there they are. 6 roaches, 4 zerglings, 2 spine crawlers, more roaches, more zerglings on the way. We're even getting 1/1 for missile attacks and carapace. Now, you don't have to get the missile attacks right away if you wanted to hold down on that, get something more of, for instance, if we wanted going up to hive tech. We could have totally just skipped this or this. I really suggest skipping this one because you really don't know which, you know, whether you're going to be using melee or ranged in the later part of the game. This is just very standard. Most Zerg players get this one, but we really don't know which. At this point in the game, we really don't know which one we're going to use. But you can skip one of them and go ahead and start your layer tech. Go ahead and whenever you start your layer tech, make sure you get a couple of extractors because you're going to need the gas for those higher tiered units. And here you can see I'm quite safe against this force. Roaches will tear apart Marines, and the Zerglings should be able to, you know, we'll have 12 on the way, should be able to handle the Marauders. Straight up fights, we'll make them come to us. So, with the spine crawlers, simply get us around and either kill them or run them off. So I don't think they have. Are they working on any upgrades? No upgrades. They're working on a medevac, siege tank. A little dangerous, but by the time this gets here, who knows what we'll have. A lot of options here. Lots of options. Same with the rest. Lots of options. And that's what we're looking for in a standard build. As stated before, we're just looking for a lot of options. And, oh, one more thing. Terran against Zerg. Pretty sure it's mostly against Zerg. Because of this early hatchery, a lot of Terran will actually just wall off right here, which you can see the computer didn't do anyway. But a lot of Terran will wall off here with a command center. Turn it into an orbital command and wall off simply with supply depots here. Float it up here, and that's basically just saying, like, well, if you're going to early expand, I'm going to too. I'm going to also. And this kind of puts them on even footing as far as economy. Actually kind of puts them ahead because they have mules. But that's a little bit later, but they know that we can't really do anything. They know that they can't really do anything. We can apply a little bit of pressure, but there's not a whole lot either side can do at that point. So that's that. I'm actually spreading creep here. I mean, this is good. This is a good thing to do. This is a good thing to look at. Know that you should do this, but don't get overzealous about it because it can cause problems. Like, you're better off just making more units. And that's about it. That's gonna round out part 3 of episode 1. Which will be the last part. with the next episode, we're going to do, see here, my notes. We're going to be doing micro and positioning, time management, and why we harass. And we'll be doing some poker analogies. For instance, what can my opponent have, what can't he have? And we'll be doing a lot of analysis on the price of those units. So thank you again for watching. Bronze League Basics logo. Again, thank you for watching. I'm Tyler Cox with Replay Depot. It's been amazing. It's been so fun. And making basic openers is a lot harder than it sounds for other people. It really was a little more difficult than I expected. But again, thank you very much for watching. Here's my face again. Minecraft. It's like the Superman Minecraft. Stop playing because someone destroyed my bridge. And I don't know why I'm bringing this up. Thank you again. Do a little more singing before we stop. Yeah, just a little more singing and a little more clicking on the cue. And we're gonna start recording. Thanks again.